HDSLR Shooter, your source for news from NAB 2014. Brought to you by Adobe, Animas, Blackmagic Design, and Carl Zeiss.
Hi, Clint again with HDSLR Shooter, and I'm here again with Chuck Westfall of Canon. And Chuck, you guys have a new servo lens for the Cine cameras, right?
Yeah, actually, we had kind of foreshadowed this a little bit last year's NAB. We showed like a chart, that had showed that this lens is in development. 1 year later, here we are with the actual product. We're very excited to have it because it expands our lineup on the cinema line on lenses just exponentially. What this really does is it takes that middle ground between the lightweight SLR lenses and the heavier cinema EF type lenses that will be used for motion picture production with a new 17 to 120 millimeter T2.95 servo zoom that it basically addresses two main issues. One is the over-the-shoulder type shooting where people want to be able to do ENG work. And the other is for inside studio photography where they might put the camera on a tripod and then there are ports on the drive unit of this lens that can come out and run the zoom and focus units that you would normally have on the handles of the tripod. So, for news or for interview shows or, what have you, this is going to be a very versatile lens in addition to the over-the-shoulder they use. Also, the drive unit that comes with it can be removed. And then you can rig it up in the cinema format if you prefer. So a fantastically versatile lens that's really going to make it a lot easier for people to shoot high-quality footage on their cinema EOS, their regular EOS. And we are also offering this lens in both EF mount and PL mount. So even if they have other cameras from other manufacturers that have a PL mount, they can get this lens. If at some point customer decides after they purchased one mount that they'd like to switch to the other, we will offer a mount conversion service at a charge so that there's basically no loss of investment here. You'll always be able to use that lens no matter what camera that you're going to put it on. The real big news here is we've had this kind of lens, of course, for broadcast in many, many, many years, but those were all for the 2/3 inch format. Where this one really shines is the fact that it covers the full Super 35. And that 17 to 120 range is just about ideal for 99% of what most people shoot.
So how is it powered?
Normally, what we expect is that people will have an external battery on it. So, there is a DC plug that comes out the back that goes into, like, say, for example, a standard external battery pack like an Anton Bauer or something like that.
And when will this be available?
We're looking also at August delivery. And we're anticipating the suggested price is roughly $33,000.
Excellent. And so, again, people want to find out more, what do they do?
Come on over to see us at usa.canon.com.
Thanks a lot, Chuck.
My pleasure.
HDSLR Shooter, your source for news from NAB 2014. Brought to you by Adobe, Animas, Blackmagic Design, and Carl Zeiss.